Did NewJeans just threaten to terminate their contracts? And what about Lisa's character for the White Lotus? Wonyoung's Lucky Vicky stolen? WayV accused of plagiarism, and so much more on this episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. So if you're interested, of course, please keep on I already said that. Oh my god. And without further ado, let's get into today's very juicy K-pop news. So of course we need to talk about NewJeans because the big news is that they apparently, now this has been reported by Yonhap News, they apparently have given HYBE another ultimatum. So of course the first ultimatum we saw was through their emergency live stream, where they basically said, if you don't reinstate Min Hee-jin as CEO by the 25th, they never really finished that sentence, right? But we could kind of infer that it wasn't going to be great, right? So now, allegedly, it's been reported that they wrote, an official email to Ador, basically, saying if the company doesn't accept their requests, their exclusive contract would be terminated. Now, a lot of people have been kind of speculating that this was their end goal, right? That they would eventually try to terminate their contracts. Now, that's quite messy, right? Contract terminations are never really easy. I wonder if it's like a game of chicken, right? To see who is going to cave in first. So it's like you're going as far as you can to see, who's going to give in to whose demands here. When it comes to contract terminations, obviously it's quite messy. And then, your life after the contract termination, what is that going to be like? Are you going to be able to properly live out your dreams without that support from that big company who very likely is going to try to stop you from signing with another big company, if that makes sense? So a non-compete is a contractual agreement that prevents an employee or contractor from working for a competitor or starting a competing business after their employment ends. So obviously if NewJeans terminated their contract with Ador, they wouldn't be able to just go to SM Entertainment, you know what I mean? They wouldn't be able to just go to YG Entertainment. It wouldn't work like that. What is a certificate of content? So this is commonly used in Korea for claims for damages and notification of contract terminations. It is a document that denotes gains and losses and changes in claims and debt-related performance matters between individuals and companies. It needs to be certified by the post office. So of course they sent the documents under their legal names. Why wouldn't they? And they're requesting that Ador respond to their requests that were made in accordance with Ador's alleged violation of their exclusive contracts and to rectify them within 14 days of receipts. So here's one page of the document that Yonhap News published. So let's see what the certificate of contents says. So the title, of course, requests to rectify violations of the exclusive contract. Their point number 1, we wish for Ador's development. The members of Ador's group NewJeans, consisting of Minji, Hani, Danielle, Hidden, and Haen, to be addressed as NewJeans moving forward, request that Ador rectify the violations of the exclusive contract, and through this document, the opinions of NewJeans as to be stated below will be made known. We hope that Ador rectifies all of the stated violations within 14 days of receipts of this document. So of course, they want this to be rectified within 14 days. When they did their live stream, I believe it was also 14 days. But then after that 14 days, did anything happen? I don't remember off the top of my head. I believe literally nothing happened, but the important parts of the violations Ador has committed with regards to the exclusive contract has been summarized as below. I guess that wasn't point number 2. Anyways, A, we hope that NewJeans management action will be taken as per necessary against HYBE's decision of throwing away new and starting a whole new thing. So let's take a minute to talk about that. What do they mean by that? What are they referring to? They're referring to the internal documents that were leaked or made public. In the National Assembly, these documents were made public, and then they were like, maybe that's not a good idea. And then this whole thing just blew up in our faces. Within those documents, they basically said that HYBE basically said that they were plagued by the term New Isla, which stands for NewJeans, Islet, and Le Seraphim. So they're 3 girl crows. They said they were plagued by that term, but they could throw away the new and start over. So this led a lot of people to believe that HYBE wanted to throw away NewJeans, that they were trying to sabotage NewJeans. It's interesting that they're mentioning that in this document here. Let's keep on reading. Through the audit, it was confirmed that HYBE's internal report contained a statement that they had been plagued by, I just mentioned all that. So recently through the audit, it was confirmed that HYBE's internal report contained a statement that they had been plagued by new Isla for a few days, but they can throw new away and start a whole new thing. Redacted. So I think that's basically all we know for now, because I believe that's just one page. So it'd be interesting to see what else we'll find out. This is just the beginning, right? We have 14 days to see how this plays out. So the details of the members' requests were not made known to the public. The members further state that there have been baseless rumors about their families, to which they will be taking legal action against should it slander NewJeans. It seems that Ador did respond to this, because Ador is claiming that they haven't even received this letter. We have nothing to say given that we have yet to receive the certificate of contents sent by NewJeans' side. So that's what Ador had to say about this. They're claiming, as of now, they're claiming they didn't receive the letter. That's the information that I have, again, allegedly. So amidst all these rumors, it seems NewJeans have been sending messages of support to fans. So let's see what they've been saying. So this is what Danielle said. Bunnies, especially our bunnies, taking the college entrance exam. You might have been surprised by the news, but don't worry, we're all okay. You worked so hard studying until now, so go and do well on the exam tomorrow. Wear warm clothes, do your best, and let's go. I love you, bunnies fighting. And then here's what Minji said. Wait, Minji, everything that happened to us will become a story to share with a smile someday. Always supporting you. And she said, why are you sad? We have faith and we have each other. I actually want to see what some international stands are saying. Let's check out some Twitter responses to the news. So here are some quote retweets. Please leave, thank you. Always love when women know their own worth. The rebrand and re-debut is going to be effing iconic. They did all this for Min Hee-jin. Debut was so iconic, they're about to do it twice. But yeah, that is the newest update for the NewJeans situation. Of course, this would be technically their second ultimatum, right? So we all know that Lisa is going to be in The White Lotus. That is an HBO show. I've personally never seen it. I feel like I had a dream about it though. Like something's coming to my spirit right now that like I had a dream about this. I feel like in the dream I was like defending her. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Something's coming to me here. So we all know she has a role in The White Lotus. And we got a sneak peek of it actually. First up, this is the description on IMDb. An all-star cast heads to a resort to unleash their worst, most privileged impulses. This series is a sharp social satire following the exploits of various guests and employees of the fictional White Lotus resort chain whose stay becomes affected by their various dysfunctions. Oh my god, I hope there's no spoilers in here. A week in the life of vacationers unravels as they relax and rejuvenate in paradise. With each passing day, a darker complexity emerges in these picture-perfect travelers, the hotel's cheerful employees, and the idyllic locale itself. Here is the first look. She's basically welcoming the people to wherever, well, they're in Thailand, obviously. So she is a service worker, basically, right? Her being a resort worker isn't good enough for some people. So let's read some responses. Having Lisa playing a random resort worker, yeah, White Lotus producers gotta be jailed. Imagine waiting for so long for the first show for your fave and find out she is a maid. What are these responses? It's incredibly important to note that the vast majority of the reactions of people are just super excited to see her in The White Lotus, to see her acting debut. This does not represent every single opinion, okay? Naturally, there's a lot of people fighting back against this narrative, like, you know, what is wrong with being, like, what's wrong with playing that type of character? People in the quotes down looking at her character being a hotel staff says a lot about y'all disgusting personalities in real life, and can't even imagine how much y'all be acting up to service class. Kpop stands downgrading her role as a hotel staff / manager, laughing because she's just a maid, says something about your character. A maid will never be a drag, because if you watch The White Lotus, then you know the hotel manager is the one greeting the guests, so Lisa is most likely the hotel manager, and the hotel manager is one of the main characters of the show. I can't confirm or deny any of that. I have no idea, but... So have you guys heard of Lucky Vicky? This seems to be something that was coined by Wonyoung of IVE, and it seems to represent positive thinking. So I came across this Reddit post that basically explains Lucky Vicky. I feel like we need a bit of a backstory to then understand what Baskin Robbins did. Let's take a look. So there's a clip of Wonyoung on M Countdown basically saying, it's a calm and boring Thursday, but thanks to M Countdown, if I hang in there for just one more day, it would be the weekend. I'm absolutely lucky Vicky. So just like positive thinking, right? That's what I'm getting from this. Someone wrote positive thinking, the glass is half full, negative thinking, the glass is half empty. Wonyoung thinking, I was going to drink water after practicing, but there's only half a bottle left. A full bottle would be too much and any less would be too little. So I thought it'd be nice to only have half. I'm such a lucky Vicky. So I guess it's like more than positive thinking. I think it's so cute. Vicky is her English name, and there's just a lot of situations where she makes mention of this, like lucky Vicky, and it's quite positive, like thinking that like the glass is half full versus the glass is half empty, or the glass is just perfect. Too much is too much and too little is too little. This is just perfect. I love that. I think that is so cute. So then it seems that she was at a bakery in Spain and she said the following: I'm getting a fresh one. The person before me bought all the pain au chocolat there. So I get to buy the freshly baked one. I knew it. The goddess of fortune is on my side. I mean, it's her thing, right? Like it's her thing. Lucky Vicky. Her English name is Vicky. It's like this positive way of thinking. So then in comes in Baskin Robbins, and they came out with Lucky Vicky Mochi. Here's the packaging. It says Lucky Vicky Mochi. So of course people were like, what's going on? Isn't that like Wonyoung's thing? So a user pointed out, I guess the problematic nature of them using Lucky Vicky in their product. In the first place, as long as it's become a meme, it's natural for it to be used here and there since it's derived from her name. If it were going to be used for marketing, I would have just had fun looking at it, but seeing it being used by SPC, who is notorious for its shitty working conditions and is using the name to sell a product without any business ethics, is making me mad. So let's read some K-netizen comments about that. I bet they don't even know Vicky is the level they're at. Wonyoung isn't even the model for the brand. Just look at their level. These dumbasses again. So ridiculous. Use it after you've made her the model. The company is ridiculous. Isn't Vicky Wonyoung's English name? What's with them suddenly using it? Where did their morals go? Isn't Vicky her English name? Crazy people. You've got to make a huge fuss about it for them to stop using it. So then from there, it seems that Baskin Robbins released the following statement about that. We did not carefully consider the need for prior consultation with the artists involved during the planning process. We will strengthen review procedures to prevent a recurrence of similar issues. And from what I understand, it seems that they pulled the products. Notably, the company stopped the sale of the new product on November 9th, just a day after its launch, due to mounting criticism. So it's kind of like, on TikTok. What was it? Wasn't there like a chicken salad thing? I remember the chicken salad thing that like blew up, and I remember the creator. I'm like saying the vaguest shit, and I don't really remember the situation. Or what was the most recent one? Very demure, very cutesy. It's a chicken salad, but I don't remember the intonation or anything about it. I just remember it went viral. But like very demure. Now everyone is doing demure. Everyone is using that to like sell stuff, right? Like people even making merch for that. And it's like, well, what does the original creator get out of that? Like you come up with something, but like you didn't you didn't get the rights to it in time. So like, what are the ethics of that? Do you know what I mean? So next up, we have accusations that WayV have plagiarized Yeonjun. So I've been seeing these compilations going around, of course, the similar pose, I guess with the similar hairstyle, right? The gum concept with like gum on your shoe, a little character thing here. So the gum, stepping on gum. It's not like gum came out a while ago. It came out in September and they are stealing it. Here are some comments. SM's plagiarism is always buried down. This is so ridiculously similar. It's a concept that it's hard to excuse as coincidence. Aren't they stealing way too blatantly? The SM fangirls all shut their mouths when we accuse SM of stealing from TXT. There are over 10K views on this, but only 5 comments. Effing similar. Even the color of the gum is the same. Isn't this way too similar? I will just say, like, the color of the gum, I think that's funny because I feel like if you're going to do like a bubble gum concept, like pink is the go-to, isn't it? But anyway, I just thought that was, I don't know why that stood out to me. I thought that was funny. This is so shameless. Where the F is the originality? Why is no one talking about this blatant ripoff? It's literally gum in a different font. It's not the first time SMS shameless plagiarized concept ideas. Not gonna lie, they did copy that in my opinion. It's too similar and I'm a WayV fan. Blame the creative team because most of the time, the artists don't have any say in the visual concept unless they explicitly say so. Anyway, WayV come back soon. I'm curious and I'll listen to Yeonjun's song. So there are some people defending this as well. What the F are you guys talking about? Is totally SM visual style and NCT Dream comes even early. Oh, I forgot your so-called solo was produced by SM too. Surprise. So I guess these are previous instances where they did something like that. Pink gum as well. So what do you guys think? So then our next story is basically a tale as old as time. People making compilations that Islet is copying NewJeans. Now, of course, nothing against Islet themselves. This is very much, targeted towards Befift because Hankyoreh reported that they received somehow like debut plans for Islet. We're going to talk about the circles, the infamous circles that you've probably seen everywhere, how Islet's debut plans are similar to NewJeans' debut plans. Again, reported by Hankyoreh. So these are the similar reports. So the purple is NewJeans' plan, the black is Islet's plan. The reports had similar formats and styles such as the following diagram. Some people are saying like, it's literally just a template. What's the big deal? But then it seems that people are saying Min Hee-jin designed this personally. That's what I've read. But yeah, Hankyoreh is reporting that the reports had similar designs. It is not a company-wide or common template, as Min Hee-jin previously stated that she had personally designed the graphics for the report herself back in May 2020 on Keynote, when she was active as HYBE's CBO. Hankyoreh confirmed that even if HYBE provides report and presentation templates, they are unique to each label. As Islet is under Befift Lab rather than Ador, they would not have had access to the template. Min Hee-jin provided her report to Befift Lab previously upon HYBE's instruction. So NewJeans' report used the circle diagram to indicate the areas of expansion in the international market targeting Asia and North American standard K-pop fandoms through lifestyle and aesthetic. NewJeans' report proposed marketing a sense of kinship and a sense of yearning to differentiate them from other artists. So I guess they similarly chose the keywords for sense of kinship and sense of yearning in Korean. They also reflected influence on lifestyle as a trait. So Hankyoreh is also saying that they're pointing out that it was suspicious as the market trends would have shifted over the course of 3 years. NewJeans was planned in 2020, while Islet was planned in 2023. The similarities raised suspicions of plagiarism once more. So it's not just the design, apparently. They're using similar keywords as well. As a graphic designer, if you created a whole presentation and then a few months later, one of your coworkers walked in with the same exact presentation, you would be pissed. That's fair. Like most groups at the start have the same strategy, get a core fan base and then expand, focus on fan connection. Team Bunnies just released additional planning for NewJeans. They're pointing out more similarities here. There's these mood boards here and people are saying like even in Islet's mood boards, there are NewJeans lookalikes within them. Like I think they're pointing out that this girl looks like Minji or something. And this is for Islet. So on the left is NewJeans, on the right is Islet's plan, right? And we can see better the similarities. Some of the backlash that Befift is receiving from this is that in one of the alleged documents that was revealed, they're basically mentioning other groups. So this is what they had to say that is receiving some backlash. And this is their plan for Islet, right? So they're saying not ITZY, G-idol, obnoxiously insisting that I'm different and to follow me. So this is what they don't want for Islet. Not aespa. It feels somewhat excessive and burdensome to try to replicate follow reality. I'll pull up another site that has a better translation than this, but not Stacy. They're friendly, but I don't necessarily want to follow them. It's a pretty bad translation. Okay, here's a better translation. Not ITZY/G-idol. These two are aggressive with their we're different or follow us concepts. Not aespa. Their concept is a bit too flashy and over the top to copy in real life. Not Stacy. Their concept is familiar, but not particularly one that anyone would want to copy. So if we remember, in Befift's own video, I think they were trying to prove that they didn't copy NewJeans. They revealed similar documents, but it was kind of like not IVE, not Blackpink. I can't find it, but we covered it on this channel before, how they talked about other groups as well. In the documents that they provided themselves to defend themselves. Befift have denied plagiarizing NewJeans' debut plans. I feel like this is like the 5th time that they've done this, but let's read. Allegations that Islet's debut plans were plagiarized from NewJeans are untrue. Branding plans and concepts for Islets were already confirmed on July 21st, 2023, and it was shared internally. The report that had been provided by the tip-off was received on August 28th, 2023, so it cannot be said that it had an influence on Islet's concept. So naturally after this, the regular, Islet plagiarizing NewJeans compilations started coming up. These are, of course, not the first time we've seen stuff like this. There's more compilations. So here we have like the font, right? Super Real Me. We have like a smoother font mixed with, a more, I want to say like VHS type font, which is what NewJeans has used in the past, right? We're just taking a look. There's so many compilations like this as well. You can let me know what you think. If you think these are stretches, if you think these are valid, let me know. So NewJeans versus Super Real Me versus Islet, of course. Then we have the animated characters as well. NewJeans versus Islet. NewJeans, Islet. So then this MV credit in English. So that's something that is in this plagiarism compilation. Then of course the choreography, that if any of that was SBS, we're in trouble. I hope that was not SBS. Is this pre-debut? I don't know if it's pre-debut, but I remember seeing this before Islet debuted, that they were modeling for brands, that they were like brand ambassadors already before they even debuted. So people were comparing that to NewJeans as well. Attending a fashion show before debut. This ad in particular. NewJeans, Islet, group commercial as soon as they debuted. And then this infamous photo shoot where they had very similar poses and everything. A lot of people had a lot to say about these. Like there's only so many poses you're gonna do in a similar place. And I've seen this comparison quite a lot. So of course you can let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Do you want to talk about Eric from the Boyz? So it seems that Eric posted the following picture on the group's like official platform, basically wishing a happy Peppero day, right? It's supposed to be a box of Peppero, right? Do you guys know what Peppero is? Like those sticks that usually might have like chocolate at the end or whatever other fun things at the end. Turns out this is actually a box of condoms. So he actually bought this thinking it was Peppero, and it's actually a box of condoms, and he mistakenly bought it. Even wrote like "Dear the Bee." Dobby posted it on their official channels, everything. Like it went through probably so many layers of people reviewing it, people not knowing anything, and then when he posted it, everyone's like, do you actually know what that is? Because it's not what you think it is. So he was quite embarrassed by this. So he caught wind of this naturally, and this is what he had to say. I've wished happy birthday to the people born on 11/9/10. Happy birthday to the 11/11 people, and happy Peppero Day. So Peppero Day is on 11/11 because it looks like the sticks, right? I thought that's really cute anyways. And I'm honestly too embarrassed right now that I'm planning to go hide in a mouse hole for a week. I went to the convenience store in front of our dorm after leaving work today. I picked it at a place that had Peppero on display outside, but I didn't know. I didn't know what that was, and I really didn't know it would be something like that. There were many Pepperos on the shelves, but since this one had deer on it, it reminded me of the Boyz fans' song Dear, and I thought it would be perfect if I wrote Dear the Bee in the blank space. I thought about it before choosing it. I'm sorry if you were surprised, but you know my heart, right? I hope you received my letter well. Well then, sorry, I'll go hide in my mouse hole. It's literally looks the same as a Peppero box, so it's interesting, right? I thought that was so funny. So here's what some K-netizens thought of this. He's cute. It's okay. You have a pretty heart. Cute. Here's our Makdongi. He's so cute. It's cute, but I pity him. He said that there was a display outside. It's cute. It looked like a sitcom. He's so cute. Thank you for making me laugh. No, but it's freaking hilarious. I would totally fall for that. You have Peppero on each side. Okay, to be fair, the box is different, right? But maybe like he thought it's just like a special little thing. I see it now. Oh my God, I see it now. No, but I would have fallen for this too. Do you see on the guys, like the characters' heads? Do you see now? I would have fallen for it too. This is something I would have fallen for. And it's also funny as well because he's like, I thought it's so deep for him too because he saw Dear at the beginning and he's like, it's a fan song for our fans. And he wrote to his fans on the box too. Like, let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently. No, that's wrong. That's so, oh my god, I messed it up. Let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. So 10 Asia has reported that Bruno Mars will apparently perform at Mama 2024. So a fan asked ChatGPT the likelihood of dating Suho from EXO. Tell me the probability of being able to date EXO Suho. The probability of dating EXO Suho is very low. Suho is part of a famous K-pop idol group, and meeting them personally is limited. It is also hard to create a private relationship with them. However, you can support his music promotions and meet him at official activities such as concerts and fan meetings. The fan-artist relationship is precious and you will be able to enjoy supporting each other. The fan says, explain in one word, unlikely. So because ChatGPT said it was unlikely, the fan was like, what's with the attitude? Fans have compiled evidence that ATEEZ and Megan Thee Stallion might be collabing. Okay, so I guess this all started because she's currently in Korea. So then Megan posed like this, which of course, you know, is just a regular pose, but it's also like infamously the pose that Hongjin does during his part in work. So then she posted this saying at work, and then people are saying that she like the pictures that she posted had the same background as some pictures that, well, a picture that San posted. Meow announced their second single, Toxic. IVE are going to Lollapalooza in Paris. And then I'm so sure that you guys have seen this picture going around. JYP going viral for this look. We also have Lisa teasing something on her website. Don't know what it is, but we have 5 days left to find out. So then I've seen this tweet going around because it seems people are really surprised about how fan cams are actually filmed. And these are some fan cams because of course there are still some fan cams that are just, you know, someone actually filming it. But for the most part, and let me show you, this is insane. I always thought there was one camera per member. We see like all of the members are shot in a horizontal view. And then we see AI is being used to track each and every member. So you don't need like 5 cameramen filming one individual member anymore. You literally just use AI and you just have one camera to do all of the work. So people are surprised by this. And we talked about this probably about a year ago where it was revealed how, you know, IVE were well, it's not IVE, but just certain music shows were shooting their fan cams. And it's really interesting, right? Like you just track each member. It's so simple. Some people think this takes just the joy out of fan cams. Like you're there, you're filming someone and suddenly you lose the member and you're trying to find them again. It takes the fun out of it. Like gone mostly are the days of that happening. Now, again, I believe some music shows still do it the old fashioned way, but this seems to be more and more popular that you just let AI do all the work, right? And some people are saying like, you know, for the members that are on the sides, it like skews them a little bit. Like you can definitely tell the difference. But let me know, have you ever noticed? What's fun about struggling to film a moving idol? It's just part of the lore. People love it. It's funny. It's the human touch to something that AI, you're going to program AI to lose somebody? I mean, what about the people who originally were hired to film these fan cams and now it's like AI took their job? And I'm sure that's not all they did in their job description. Maybe it is freeing them up to do other things, other more important things, or maybe they enjoyed just like sitting there for 5 minutes filming a fan cam. I don't know. As long as they don't take away from the running cameraman, I'm good. It might come to that though. Like that's the thing. It might come to that. Okay, so for the this month, at the end of this month, I'm going to do 2 music-based live streams. The first live stream, we're going to do a listening party. Now, we can't actually do the listening party, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a playlist on YouTube of all the releases for November, and I'm going to pin the link to the YouTube playlist. Now, I'm going to talk about each song before we listen to them. I'm going to listen to them in my earphones. And you can listen alongside. I'm going to talk about the songs before we listen to them. So if there are any ads or anything, they'll be done by the time we're ready to press play. Okay? but we're listening to it together, but it's not playing on the stream. We're listening to it on our own with earphones and copyright free stream. So we're going to do that. And then the next stream after, we'll do the ranking. So then everyone will have listened to the songs. We can all have our formed opinions and then we can rank them. What ads? Well, because I'm making a playlist, right? So you'll be listening to the playlist on your own. So there would be ads from the companies. They're not my ads. You're not going to be listening to my ads. Do you know what I mean? You're going to watch a music video and I can't control what ads are going to play on that music video. So I'll talk before. Does that make sense? But that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support me on a monthly basis. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I have to get that file off my old Mac. Hopefully it's there when you see this. As for me, I'm going to get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!